NOX is a brand where their level of racket has really improved over the last couple of years, and so I'm super excited to test these today, and I'll let you guys know. Hi guys, Sandy here. In this racket review today, we're going to be looking at NOX and the 4 top models from NOX. Our players are going to be hitting with them, and then we're going to compare afterwards. Okay, so we just reviewed 4 of the top models from NOX. Let's start with the Tapia racket. So the Augustin Tapia, the AT10. This is a teardrop shape, around 360 to 375 grams. White ever foam in the middle. Sam, what did you think of that one?
Out of the 4, that was probably in my top 2. I felt I had good control all over the court, sweet spot I was getting majority of the time. Got some good power in it too, so I quite like this one overall.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it was a nice racket, good balance, obviously a nice shape on it. For me, it wasn't as powerful as I was expecting. I thought I'd get a little bit more help in my smashes, but from the back of the court, really nice. And yeah, a good all-round racket for sure.
Yeah, good racket, good control, good ability to be able to generate a little bit of pace when I wanted to. Not my favourite out of the 4, but a good overall racket.
Also, just to mention, it is a slightly rough surface as well, so you do get a little bit of friction on the ball. For me, I really liked the balance of it. I felt like it was nicely weighted, kind of medium balance, and got really good control. Again, I think probably it could have done with a little bit more power. I was also expecting a bit more help on my smashes, but I think it's a good intermediate to advanced racket. I think it was nicely tailored to both of those really. Okay, let's do the Lady Equation racket. So this is 350 to 365 grams, round racket, again the ever white. It's a hexagonal surface on that racket as well there. So Sam, what do you think?
I was drawn to it straight away just because of the color. I think it's just really nice. In terms of feel and control, out of 10, I would probably give it like an 8 or 9. I found I could hit really well with it. Power, I probably hit too hard already, so something like this is something I would go for. I need all the help with control I can get, so definitely a contender for me.
Yeah, for me, I was really impressed actually. Out of the 4, it felt nice in the hand. Too light for me as a player, but I can see its benefits, and actually found you could at the net generate more power than I was expecting from a lighter model. So no, it's good, and obviously the colour scheme it is nice as well.
Yeah, I thought a really comfortable racket. It felt like a really comfortable hit, really nice feel on it, and yes, a little bit lightweight, but I felt like really nice feel for me. It was very similar to this one I felt, but yeah, really nice feel.
Yeah, I actually really like this racket. I mean, of the 4, this was one of my favourites. I felt like it was light but good power and control from it. It felt comfortable in the hand. Probably a very good ladies competition racket, or for those with elbow or shoulder injuries. I thought it was also quite soft. I mean, NOX generally a little bit of a softer brand as well. So I have to say I really enjoyed that racket. Okay, so the Nurbo WPT Racket. So this is diamond shape, 360 to 375 grams. Again, hexagonal surface on the top here. Sam, what were your thoughts on this racket?
I really loved this one. I think out of the 4, it's the one I felt the most comfortable with. Really liked the nice diamond shape of it as well. Felt in control all over the court. So I think out of the 4, that's the one I would definitely go for.
Yeah, for me, a really good competition, high-level racket, a lot of power when you need it at the net. For me personally, I think it's high level, so at the back of the court, I found it tough to maybe control as some of the others. But yeah, if you're looking to pop it out and maybe an aggressive left-sided play, I think this is a really good racket.
Yeah, I agree. I think, I know what your feelings are about this racket. You all love this one, and I did too. I think this was a good performance racket, which would get a good crunch off the volley and a good overhead. But it's going to be my second. I think it looks really good, but for me, not quite the best out of these 4 for me.
Yeah, I like this racket. I thought it was head heavy, so you did feel that, and I think it gave good power. Probably could have got a touch more control from it if I was going to be critical, but a really comfortable racket. I think a good performance racket. Not something I would recommend for probably beginners or intermediate. It's a little bit head heavy, a little bit harder, but yeah, a good performance racket probably. Okay, so the final of the rackets, the ML10 Pro Cup, the Lamperti racket. So this is round shape between 360 and 375 grams, white ever foam, and a slightly kind of rougher surface there. So Sam, what did you think of this racket?
Again, I love the look of this one. In terms of playing, I didn't really get the feel that I like on the court. I felt it was quite stiff. I like the more sort of soft, sort of foamy feeling, especially in the sweet spot. I didn't really feel like, for my game, it was very beneficial to use, but it was worth a try.
Yeah, I like the racket in terms of the weight and balance. It's nice from the back of the court, but in terms of coming up to the net and being aggressive, I don't feel it gives you enough. It's probably good for an intermediate all-round player, but perhaps if you're looking for a little bit more spice on your shots, it's not the one.
Yeah. Well, you guys all sort of take it out of me that I quite like the colours and what things look like, and you know, this has got sparkles on it, right? This is sparkly and green, and I felt like it gave a good feel to it. I felt this is probably the first one I picked up, and I felt like I'd got a really good feel automatically. I felt I could put it here, left, right, up and down, and everywhere. I felt like I got really good control. So that's what gave me my opinion that I would take this out of these 4 today.
Yeah, so for me, I was excited to try this because the ML10, I remember being one of the first rackets I used 8 or 9 years ago, and I really loved it before. And I would say here that the control was good, but I was not that impressed with the power. It just felt a little bit kind of dead in the racket. For me, it was the least favourite of the 4. Again, nice control, nice balance and feel in the hand, but not one that I would pick for me to compete with anyway. So there we summarised 4 models from the NOX range. On this side, I'm going to put a racket review for Slaz. Let us know down in the comments. I'm sure loads of you use the NOX rackets, so let us know what your thoughts are.